Next question. What are pranayama? What are their benefits? I repeat. What are pranayama? What are their benefits? Pranayama are deep breathing yogic exercise. I repeat. Pranayama are deep breathing yogic exercise. What are their benefits? It helps to prevent stress, helps us to keep calm and relaxed, helps in burning fats, improves digestion, energizes us. I repeat, it helps to prevent stress, it helps us to keep calm and relax, it helps in burning fats, it improves digestion, gives us energy. Now the next part, that is give one word. The first question is the soldiers of our body. I repeat, the soldiers of our body. The answer is WBC or the white blood cells. So I repeat, the soldiers of our body, the answer is WBC or the white blood cells. Next, the sounds of heart, the answer is lub-dub. I repeat, the sounds of heart is the lub-dub sound. Next, the instrument used to hear the heart sound. I repeat, the instrument used to hear the heart sound, the answer is stethoscope. STETHOSCOPE. Now we will start the next chapter, that is the skeletal system. See, look at the first question. The question says, name the bones. So a clue will be given to you. We have to read it, understand, and then answer. The first question is the bone of upper arm. I repeat, name the bone of upper arm. The answer is humerus. HUMERUS. I repeat, HUMERUS. So the bone of upper arm is called the humerus. Next, the bones of lower arm. The bones of lower arm is called ulna and radius. ULNA, ulna, and AND, and radius, RADIUS, radius. So the bones of lower arm is ulna and radius. Next, the bones of upper and lower jaws. I repeat, the bones of upper and lower jaws, the answer is mandibles. MANDIBLES. I repeat, MANDIBLES, mandibles. So the bones of upper and lower jaws are mandibles. Next, the thigh bone. What is the thigh bone? The thigh bone is called the femur. FEMUR, femur. I repeat, FEMUR, femur. So the bone of upper arm is humerus, the bones of lower arm is ulna and radius, the bones of upper and lower jaws are mandible, the thigh bone is called the femur. The next part is write down true or false. So we have to read the sentence, okay, and we have to understand whether it is true or false. First question is, we have 208 bones in our body. I repeat, we have 208 bones in our body. The answer is true. So we have 208 bones in our body. It is true. Next, the arms are called forelimbs. I repeat, the arms are called forelimbs. The answer is true. I repeat, the arms are called forelimbs. The answer is true. Next, sternum is called the breastbone. I repeat, sternum is called the breastbone. The answer is true. Next, vertebra are flat bones. I repeat, vertebra are flat bones. The answer is false, because we know that vertebra are irregular bones. They are not flat bones. Next, maxilla is the lower jawbone. I repeat, maxilla is the lower jawbone. The answer is false. Next, calcium and vitamin D are good for healthy bones. I repeat, calcium, and vitamin D are good for healthy bones? The answer is true. Next part is tick the correct answer. First question, this is the bone of lower arm. Option A, ulna. Option B, humerus. Option C, tibia. Option D, fibula. The answer is ulna. U-L-N-A, ulna. I repeat, this is the bone of lower arm. The answer is ulna. Next, the skull is made up of option A, 21 bones. Option B, 22 bones. Option C, 20 bones. Option D, 23 bones. We all know the skull is made up of 22 bones, where 8 are cranial bones and 14 are facial skeleton. So I repeat, the skull is made up of 22 bones. Next, the backbone protects option A, brain. Option B, spinal cord. Option C, heart. Option D, lungs. The answer is spinal cord. I repeat, the backbone protects the spinal cord. Next, the ball and socket joint is found at option A, neck. Option B, elbow. Option C, hip. Option D, knee. I repeat, the ball and socket joint is found at, the answer is hip. I repeat, the ball and socket joint is found at hip. Next, the food rich in calcium is option A, milk. Option B, butter. Option C, fish. Option D, soybean. The answer is milk. So the food rich in calcium is milk. Now, next part is fill in the blanks. The first question is, the dash protects heart and lungs. I repeat, the dash protects heart and lungs. The answer is rib cage. R-I-B-C-A-G-E, rib cage. I repeat, the rib cage protects heart and lungs. Next, the dash pads between vertebra protect backbone from injury. I repeat, the dash pads between vertebra protect backbone from injury. The answer is cartilage. C-A-R-T-I-L-A-G-E, cartilage. I repeat, C-A-R-T-I-L-A-G-E, cartilage. Next, dash is a flat bone. I repeat, dash is a flat bone. The answer is breastbone or sternum. B-R-E-A-S-T-B-O-N-E. Breastbone is a flat bone. Next, gliding joint is found at wrist and ankle. I repeat, gliding joint is found at dash and dash. The answer is wrist and ankle. W-R-I-S-T, wrist, A-N-K-L-E, ankle. So gliding joint is found at wrist and ankle. Next, dash is required for the growth of muscles. The answer is protein. P-R-O-T-E-I-N, protein. I repeat, P-R-O-T-E-I-N, protein. Protein is required for the growth of muscles. Now we come to the question answers. The first question is, what is a skeleton? I repeat, what is a skeleton? The answer is, skeleton is the basic supportive framework of our body. I repeat, skeleton is the basic supportive framework of our body. Supportive, S-U-P-P-O-R-T-I-V-E, supportive. I repeat, S-U-P-P-O-R-T-I-V-E, supportive. Framework, F-R-A-M-E-W-O-R-K, framework, F-R-A-M-E-W-O-R-K, framework. Basic, B-A-S-I-C, basic. I repeat, B-A-S-I-C, basic. Skeleton, S-K-E-L-E-T-O-N, skeleton. I repeat, S-K-E-L-E-T-O-N, skeleton. Skeleton is the basic supportive framework of our body. Next question, what are the functions of skeletal system? I repeat, what are the functions of skeletal system? The answer is, it provides supportive framework. Next, it helps in movement, it helps in protection, it helps in the production of blood cells, It helps in the storage of minerals and regulates endocrine functions. So I repeat, number 1, supportive framework. 2, helps in movement. 3, provides protection. D, production of blood cells. E, storage of minerals. F, helps in endocrine regulation. Next question, name the bones of forelimbs and hind limbs. I repeat, name the bones of forelimbs and hind limbs. The bones of forelimbs are humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges. I repeat, the bones of forelimbs are humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges. And the bones of hind limbs are femur, tibia, fibula, tarsals, metatarsals and phalanges. I repeat, the bones of hind limbs are femur, tibia, fibula, tarsals, metatarsals and phalanges. Femur, F-E-M-U-R, femur. Tibia, T-I-B-I-A, tibia. Fibula, F-I-B-U-L-A, fibula. Tarsals, T-A-R-S-A-L-S, tarsals. Metatarsals, M-E-T-A-T-A-R-S-A-L-S, metatarsals. Phalanges, P-H-A-L-A-N-G-E-S, phalanges. Okay. Last question. Which type of joint allows movement of bones in all directions? Where is it found? I repeat, which type of joint allows movement of bones in all directions? Where is it found? The type of joint which allows movement of bones in all directions are ball and socket joint. I repeat, it is ball and socket joint. B-A-L-L, ball, and A-N-T, and socket joint, S-O-C-K-E-T, socket, J-O-I-N-T, joint. Where is it found? Ball and socket joint is found in hip joint and shoulder joint. I repeat, ball and socket joint is found in hip joint and shoulder joint. In the next video, I'll be revising the next 2 chapters, that is food and health and pollination, both together. So I want you all to be prepared. And the questions that I have discussed in today's class, and if these were not discussed in the first video, okay, in the exercise video, you will have to add up this, and both types of question discussed in all the videos, like they are all equally important. So you should be keeping a note.